The adrenaline is real. The hype is real. Raw Netflix premiere episode just concluded, and oh boy, am I still feeling the hype. Am I still feeling the highs from it? You bet your ass I am. You bet. What a way to go. Kick it off with Triple H, Paul Levesque, welcoming everybody, thanking everybody for everything, having The Rock come out, talk to everybody. The only thing I'm gonna say about The Rock is, come on, why did he go to Cody Rhodes hug? I get it, it's supposed to be professional, but come on. Just last year you were kicking his ass. Anyways, put that in the past. But I do like the joke that he made to, the owners and presidents and like all the boardroom people from Netflix that were sitting in the. I like the joke, the joke that he made about the leg, because if anybody doesn't know, if anyone who watched Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul, that leg really really bad because they didn't expect that many people all at once, so they weren't prepared for it. So I like the joke he made. If this shit lags, I'm going Squid Games on your ass. I like that. But thank God it didn't lag, by the way. I'm very happy about no lag content. And I'm looking forward to more WWE content on Netflix. Thank you, Netflix. Anyway, so then we move right into the tribal combat. I thought it should have been the main event, but when we get to the main event, we'll talk about the main event. Was it worthy of a main event? Yes, it was. Now, Tribal Combat, I was very hyped and excited. And as I predicted, if you got anyone who's seen my prediction video, I was right about predictions. Roman Reigns is your only original tribal chief. Your original OTC tribal chief. That's right. He's your tribal chief. That's the way to go. You don't give it to Solo. I also like that the crowd chanted F you Solo. Well, they actually, and Netflix didn't bleep it out. If this was on USA Network, it would have been dead silent until the crowd stopped chanting. Anyways, match amazing. Loved all the spots. Loved every moment of it. Loved the almost there. I love Paul Heyman's reaction. Hey, I was like, who? Okay, I understood when New Bloodline came in and Original Bloodline came in. But what the hell was Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes getting involved in this match for? They have their own story and feud that they're telling. So overall, I liked it. Besides that little spot, I like this match. I give that match a 3.75. Anyhow, as the night rolls on, we're getting more and more interviews, segments, and I get it because it's the premiere show. You got to do a lot of those things. Like we got New Day trying to speak, and I'm liking the fact that the fans are booing them because if anyone knows, they really did E dirty. They really did E dirty. If you don't know, go watch the 10-year New Day anniversary segment that they did. You'll see how dirty they did Big E. And yes, New Day sucks. New Day sucks. But I'll give that segment a nice thumbs up. That was a good segment, and I like how he brought up real life rap beef. Anyhow, night keeps on rolling with more segments, more this and that, and I'm okay with it because it's a premiere episode. We weren't expecting a lot from the premiere episode, right? No, we weren't. Then we move into the women's the women's title, the world title match, which is fine. I like the women's world heavyweight title match. It was a great match. It was as expected. I said Rhea was gonna win because Rhea needed to win because it only made sense, and I'm glad she won. Hey, mommy's always number one, and holy shit, I'll tell you this. If I tell you I am not a fan of this wrestler at all, and I've stated this to many people, and they looked at it and they said, "You're not wrong about that. This man cannot wrestle. This man is not a wrestler. He's an entertainer." There's a difference between being an actual professional wrestler and being an entertainer in the ring of professional wrestling. And this is how I view this person. and why I'm not the biggest fan of this person. But holy hell, if you must know, I popped. I was going ballistic. Like my inner child went, oh my God, the American Badass is here. Undertaker, American Badass with American Badass theme music. Oh my God. I was like, holy crap, I can't believe it. Because I grew up on American Badass Taker. That's what I'm gonna say. I grew up on that. On that. But technically I grew up on not the original American Badass. I grew up on the later version with the Limp Bizkit, the short hair, the bandana, that version. But besides that, that was my Undertaker anyways. But as I said, I'm not a fan of his because as I stated, as you can argue with me in the comments below that he is a pro wrestler, but go watch him. His whole thing surrounds around his gimmicks, his entertainment, what he does, not how he wrestles. Because go watch when he tried. Anyhow, that's for another video. Anyway, so I like that he gave his stamp of approval to Rhea Ripley. Good on him. Thank you and congratulations, Rhea Ripley. You finally got revenge on Liv Morgan. Anyway, nights going on and on. There's more segments, more this, more that. We're seeing audience, we're seeing celebrities, which I get it again. It's the premiere episode. They're showing off a lot of things. We go backstage. Chad Gable is talking about how he wants to prove it to the world that he can fight luchadors and doesn't hate them, but can go with. I was like, what? I'm like, where did that come from? That just out of nowhere. But anyways, everybody knows it's Penta. And by the way, my predictions, I said Penta wasn't wasn't going to be here. The only reason I said it was if anyone saw when he returned to AAA, he had a contract. I saw that. I saw that whole Penta segment. I didn't watch the whole show. I saw the Penta segment, the segment after, and what Penta did in between. He had a contract with them. So it's kind of surprising that Penta had a short contract with AAA and then came over to WWE. Again, great to see it, but they didn't do it tonight. They could have cut a few segments out. They could have cut out a lot of the showing off the audience and celebrities and put Chad Gable and Penta tonight. But hey, I'm looking forward to Penta for next week. Anyways, then we move in. We got the match with, what is it? We got the match with Jey Uso and Drew McIntyre. Good match. I'll say, oh, by the way, I didn't rate the women's match. The Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley match, I'll give that a 3-star. Now Drew and Jay have their match. I love the camera angle, the way they did it. As I called it, Travis Scott was going to be there, and I was right. Travis Scott was there. Yes, but he didn't perform. Sad. Anyhow, I love the moment when the camera went over to Michael Cole and Pat McAfee, and they're both yeeting on top of the I'm like, yo, this is the most fun the commentary's ever had. Good on them. Let them be them. Let them have some freedom, more freedom. I'm loving it. And then and I love the camera angle that went gold and all of a sudden went like, phew, some crazy. Phew. I love that way they did that camera angle, camera zooming. Oh, it was beautiful for Jay. And I love it when Jay came to the ring, they zoomed right over like a zoomed in shot of him from like down below and then right here and then I love that. That was perfect. They should keep doing stuff like this for certain wrestlers because it fits their gimmick. Like this fits Jay very well. So I loved it. It was amazing. One thing that I was sad about was because Heath Slater put out a post earlier this morning that him and Drew were in the studio making music. If you look closely, they were together. I don't know if they were in a studio making music or not, but they were just together earlier in the day, or I don't know when they were, but I wish that actually happened. I wish we got new music. I wish it was, well, it won't be 3MB, it'll be 2MB music. Just like, if you guys remember from years ago when 3MB was a thing, they said, oh, we're in the studio, we're recording music. 3MB is going to drop their single, and then And then when the single drops, we're going to work on an album. They showed it 3MB in the studio preparing, but nothing ever came about it. Same thing happened here. Anyhow, but that's besides that. Anyhow, Drew comes out. Match is amazing. I love the way the match goes. The finish kind of fit very well because he's trying to get back at Drew by trolling Drew, which I love the playing possum trolling against Drew to piss him off more. It was great. I give this match a 3-star. Then we go to more segments, more of this, more of that, more bing, bang, yang segment, this, woo, boo. Hulk Hogan comes out. That mother effing, why was Hogan there? Screw that piece of shit. I'm going to say that right now. Hogan has lost the respect of the wrestling community as a whole. He's lost my respect. For the shit he's done, he's lost my respect. So I don't even know why I'm talking about him. The whole crowd booed him, and the more he was talking, the louder they were booing, the longer they were booing. Even when he mentioned congratulations Netflix, they booed him, even though it wasn't about him. Even I was like, F this guy. I lost all respect. Why is he out here? Screw him. As soon as he left, I was like, yeah, Hogan's gone. Anyhow, then we go into the main event. CM Punk versus Seth freaking Rollins. What a good choice. Okay, initially, at the beginning of this video, I said Tribal Combat should have been the main event. CM Punk and Seth freaking Rollins, they deserve the main event spot. Oh yeah, there was also a backstage segment with New Day as well, again, where New Day tried to be like, hey, let's talk about Big E and why we did what we did to Big E. And they kept saying, oh, sorry, we ran out of time. Sorry, we don't have time. We got to leave. So they keep ditching New Day, which I like. Anyway, so main event happens. Everything goes on. I love the way they did the match. Love every moment where each individual move was telling a story within a story, which I love that. I love that they were stealing each other's finisher to tell a deeper story. I love that how each little movement they did, each little feeling that they had, each little fall that they had was telling a deeper story within a story, which was beautifully, masterfully done. I love it when a one-on-one match, you can tell a story with, okay, there is a story already going into the match, but you could tell a story and build that story with each move that you do. And this match did it all. From beginning to end, it was wow. Halfway through, I was like, I still like the Tribal Combat better because they're both equal if I had to pick. But then as they went farther and farther and kept the whole story within a story with each individual movement, everything. And I loved that they tried to finish each other with each other's finishers, not once, not twice, but 3 times. I even loved that the way that they were doing certain angles, certain movements, it was beautifully, masterfully done. I'm going to say this. 2 master in-ring storyteller, 2 master psychologists in the ring right there. CM Punk and Seth Rollins right there. I'll give and I love that, and CM Punk won because CM Punk deserved this win. Okay, I get it. Some people are going to say Seth should have won that because, Punk. But the way the story's going and the way the story is built, Punk needed this win to make the story make sense. Because the story was more for Punk to prove Seth wrong. That's all, and he did. I'll give this match a 3.75. No, let's scratch that. I'll give this match a 4. I'm going to give this match a 4-star. Overall, I love the Netflix premiere episode. I'm looking forward to more WWE moments on Netflix. Yes, since I am here living in Canada, everything, well, not everything, Raw, SmackDown, and pay-per-views will be on Netflix. So I'm looking forward to more Netflix moments. If you're not, hey, by the way, you love wrestling content, hit that subscribe button. And no, video game content is not gone. It's just there's been a lot of big moments in wrestling that I needed to do them ASAP right here, right now. If you're not yet subscribed, you love video games, you love wrestling, hit that subscribe button. Turn on notifications by hitting the bell button somewhere over here. Yeah, over here. Hit the bell button. Turn on all notifications. And remember, as always, enjoy life. Keep on collecting. We'll see you all for another video.